Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. Today is a bit of a weird one, but also a good one. I hit Infinite today. I was like 2,300 at the time that I hit. So obviously we're going to be playing very high ranked people right now because there's not a lot of people in Infinite. And this is the deck that I hit Infinite with. I was play testing it to see if this was actually a good card, because I don't know about you guys, I didn't know this card got reworked. I never saw it in a patch. I didn't know this happened, and so me and Dom were just like reading through, like looking at it and going like, oh, that's just like a nerf, right? Like it's like everything you hate about what makes Moon Knight good is gonna make Swordmaster bad. Like, how many discard cards are there that only affect odd numbered odd cards? Like typically all of the discard a card are the odd number ones, and then all the ones that want to be discarded are even. So we were like, that feels backwards, and I was like, well, what if I tried to, flip that script a little bit and make a deck that's all even powered cards, and then it's just Swordmaster is just like a big body, and that's what this deck is. And honestly, it's pretty good in my opinion. Swordmaster pretty much doesn't have a downside. He's just a generically big body, right, a 3/7 that doesn't do anything other than sometimes hit X23 is really good. And then the benefit of having X23 in here is, of course, that if Swordmaster does hit X23, not only is it adding X23 to the board, you're also getting that extra energy next turn. So if you play him on like turn 4, you can play a 6-drop on turn 5 like Red Hulk. And then the other half of this package, in case you couldn't tell, is just a Skaar package. It's just like, play big things, profit. So it's pretty good. The obvious downside is, well, you lose to Shang. Well, lucky for you, they can't Shang all 3 lanes, but most likely they most likely can't do that. Sometimes they can, but yeah. So I mean, this is the deck that got me to Infinite, and we're gonna get. It's gonna be a little close, honestly. Is there a Hit Monkey? There's no way they have the energy for a Hit Monkey, right? Okay, they don't have the energy for a Hit Monkey. Surely we pull Shang or Shadow King. Literally either one of them win left. We have 66% chances to pull the win condition. Give me the goods. Oh my god. Please don't hurt me like this. Thank god. Also, the big thing is it carries 2 notable tech cards that are really good into the meta right now, being Shadow King for all of the bounce decks, Surfer decks going around, and then Shang for like everything else, Arshem, Hela, whatever. The only thing it doesn't run is Red Guardian, which I wish it did. So if you don't have Shadow King or... I don't really know what cards you could be missing. I guess if you're missing Zabu, put in Red Guardian, and if you're missing a big card, replace it with another 10 power card. If you don't have Skaar, don't run the deck. Yeah, that's what we're going with. But yeah, the game was very generous on my ranking. Look at me. Top 3k almost. Woo! Also, Attuma is king because Attuma deals with junk. I didn't mention that. If you guys enjoyed these off-meta deck brews, consider subscribing. Bam! We're so good at YouTubing! Hopping into game number 2. Um, I think we just Psylocke the Ant Maze and then Crossbones wherever it goes, assuming we have priority from it. But yeah, so I hit Infinite really early this season. I think it was mainly because I just kind of played a little more from the live stream. Typically, my first day I do like kind of ass, but this week I actually did kind of, or this season reset I did kind of good actually. And I think that helped out a lot because I got to 80 in the first day, and then like in the next 2 days I got to like 60, or like to 90, and then 2 more days to get here. I think it's how maths or something. But yeah, I think this is like the first time a season pass card is like actually clicked with me. Obviously, I'm not using the season pass card in this deck, but Agent Venom is just like a very easy to use card, easy to like plug and play kinda. So I've been enjoying that a decent amount. Crossbones, middle. Oh, Attuma's big though. Attuma's really big pickup. Another really good synergy with this deck is Attuma into X23, obviously, just being able to like generate extra energy anytime X23 bounces into the lane. It's really good. The one downside of Attuma, it's hard to play a lot of our cards into him. You can pretty much, you're gonna be at like 10, 20, or 21 power with Attuma. There's pretty much no in between. And then the one like kryptonite to this deck, obviously Shang is the kryptonite. But the other main downside to this deck is anything that reduces power. So like Cassandra, Scorpion, those kind of cards that will take us under 10 power, or big cards under 10 power, because then they won't discount Skaar. So obviously not good. Oh, what the heck? We have Shadow King and Shang, which is pretty spicy. Don't go middle. Go left. It's fine, I guess. It's not fine. It's very, very not fine. We'll just Zabu, let Zabu die. It's fine.
I am Iron Man.
This. What is this? 9, 6. We lose if the Mysterio's there, so let's frickin' hope he's not.
Power must
Bang.
be controlled.
Where is the Mysterio? Ah. Yeah, I mean, I think you're still seeing the power in the deck. Like, we are very easily able to keep up or at least tech into other decks. I mean, the only issue is we got kind of stuck in this situation, right? The X23 clogging the middle lane. Very unfortunate for us. Doesn't allow us to play our Cull. But, I mean, otherwise, still performing fairly well. Hopping into game 3. I will say though, it is very nice to be in Infinite and not have to like stress about the grind of like proper snapping and everything. It's just like chill to kind of relax and just play the game. Obviously, like for most people, like oh, that's how I play the game all the time. I need to be able to clickbait videos and get them out. So I do have to stress a little bit to make sure I get them on time. We're gonna Magic Bifrost. If we win Bifrost, that would be super cool. Also, I guess if you're missing a card, you could sub something in for like Squirrel Girl, because the one weakness is it can be tricky to get Cull in at times. That's super unfortunate that they played middle. But this is like kind of the nice thing, right? If we can play Swordmaster just for his body. High Evo. And then we can Crossbones there this turn. The next turn we can Red Hulk. Played Swordmaster turn early, I guess. We can Cull, or we can X23 and then allow Cull to be able to play it there. Or we could, if we get Attuma, we get Attuma there. Options. We can Shadow the King this lane if they start getting annoying. I think we just Red Hulk right. Then we could like call middle, Shadow King left, or call Shadow King middle maybe. I was looking at like a Psylocke Zabu play this turn, but it wouldn't do anything. It's cool. I don't really know what I want to do here. Zabu left seems like good. But I think I just want to cover middle, probably. Like, I don't think they can win left and right. It doesn't matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed.
Victory.
It's just like a consistently good deck. Like, it's not the flashiest deck. Skaar decks are never the flashiest, but hey, it gets the win most of the time. Hopping into game number 4. Also, I'm not necessarily sure how mandatory Magik is in this deck. You could probably swap her for like a 1-drop maybe, or can probably be messed around with. So just so you're aware that it is not the most mandatory card. Also, on turn 2, I prefer to Psylocke over Zabu because I like to leave Zabu open for turn 5 so that we can play 2 4-drops on that turn. Just in case you're wondering as to why I'm playing Psylocke over Zabu. It's a personal thing. That's unfortunate. We'll just turn off West View because then pretty much all the locations are meaningless at that point. can Shadow King left. Pretty much win that lane immediately. This hand feels like so crummy, but it's also like so fine at the same time. If we get this right, we should be able to fucking damn it. Let me play out my cards, man. Do this, and then we can Red Hulk next turn. I'm gonna do this actually. We can Shadow King this lane, Red Hulk middle. Then that leaves us open to like Skaar, Shadow King, and then Sword Master, because we'll pull Sword Master by then. Sword Master. Just freaking have a speech impediment, man. Yeah, so this turn we'll pull Swords Master, so we'll be able to play for a lot of power.
I am Iron Man.
So yeah, we do this, this, this. Puts us up all three. I guess we're looking at like an Ultron here, but do we win? Right, it's 9 power. They go to 20. We go to 22, so we're fine. They actually lose power in one of these lanes, because the Mysterio will stop getting the Patriot buff. So they lose 2 power somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to win left. Because they're going to lose 8 power. So feel pretty good about that. They'll be at 8. Ooh.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, well that's not ideal. Ah. Very close. I wasn't considering the Mystique playline. But I mean, barely lost. Literally 1 point of power if we were able to do anything. Like I said, the biggest struggle is we don't have any tech into ongoing, so like things like Iron Mans and Mystiques we just kind of have to stare at and go, yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, none of the games that we're losing are getting like blown out, right? We lost by literally a point of power on their side because of the Iron Man double up. It's like unfortunate. Alright, hopping into the last one. Death's Domain would normally be unfortunate, but we have Magik, so it's fine. We could also play X-23 into there if we had her. Get some extra energy. Let's save the Zabu, just Magik, Death's Domain. Just an Arshim. Give me something I can play. Give me a playable card. That is not a playable card. We have Shadow King, so all the cards that just got hit by Gwenpool aren't really that big of a deal. They have 2 Gwenpools. That is a bigger deal, yeah. We're able to get Crossbones in the Magik lane, then we can Red Hulk Sewer System, get Skaar down to 2. Then we'll have Skaar Shang. Skaar Shang X23 for what that's worth, I guess. Do this, that. Or we do this? I don't know. I think we do that. Did they play all their energy? They did. We gained 3 energy middle, right? Yes, sir. That's why we run Red Hulk. It beats people that can't play energy, so specifically Arisham decks. But yeah, I mean, the deck's just kind of generically good. You're gonna win most games, but you're gonna lose games to when people, like, you know, pull their nuts. So just gotta know when to leave with it, which is typically pretty obvious. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, let me know, subscribe for Jack Lights, and I'll see you in the next one.